Recording in progress. Hi guys, I'm Roshan Nandurkar and you're watching my YouTube channel Java and Python Geek. So if you still not subscribe our YouTube channel, I will request you to click on subscribe button and turn on the notification. So you never miss out on our important tutorials, guys. Okay. So now let's start the next question. So the next question in interview, it may ask you what are the wrapper classes in Java? What are the wrapper classes in Java? Okay, so first of all, what is meant by wrapper class? Wrapper class provides the way that we can use primitive data type as object. Okay, got it, guys? Wrapper class provides the way that we can use primitive data type as an object. So which are the primitive data type, guys? In byte, short, integer, long, float, double, char, boolean. Okay, so these are the primitive data type, guys. Okay, so this primitive data type, suppose we want to use in the form of object, so then we can use wrapper classes. So Java provides 8 wrapper classes. Okay, these are, okay, for byte primitive data type, Java provides a byte as a class. Okay, for short primitive type, Java provides short as a class. Okay, wrapper class. Okay, integer primitive type, Java provides integer as a wrapper class. Long, okay, long is a wrapper class. For float is a wrapper class. Double, okay, double is the wrapper class. Boolean, these are the primitive type, guys. Okay, and this is, okay, wrapper classes. These are the wrapper classes, guys. Okay, so for boolean is the wrapper class. Okay, and for char is the wrapper class. So how we can use this primitive data type, okay, as an object? So let's see, guys. So like a PSVM, like PSVM, and suppose we set integer n, integer n is equals to 10. So we will say this is totally primitive type. This is totally primitive type. Okay, we will say primitive type. Okay, and tomorrow suppose I want to use 10 as a primitive, okay, and non-primitive, okay, primitive and reference type, okay, or class type. Okay, so then we can use integer, like for example I will declare n2 is equals to 10, guys. Okay, integer n is equals to 10. So now we can say 10 we can use, okay, we are going to use as a primitive and non-primitive. Okay, primitive and non as a object type we can use this n2, guys. So how we can use, like suppose in n, okay, suppose we store as a 0. So 0 is compatible with n because n having the type integer type. So 0 is compatible with n, guys. Okay, but suppose we try to change n is equals to null. Okay, n is equals to null because null is not compatible with int, because int is a primitive type. Okay, and for primitive type, okay, null, okay, we cannot store because null is not compatible with all primitive type. Okay, all primitive type matlab byte means byte, short, integer, long, float, double, boolean and char. Okay, so in those data types we cannot store null value. Okay, so I will comment here. But suppose in n2, because n2 having type integer type, so in n2 suppose I try to store 0, so it will be valid, guys. Suppose in n2 I try to store, okay, null. Okay, null, because null is always compatible with object type. Okay, because n2 having object type, it means say integer type. So now n2, okay, in n2 I can store 0, okay, primitive value I can store, or object value I can store, guys. Okay, so now these are the usage of wrapper classes, guys. So internally how it convert this, like n2 is equals to 10 or n2 is equals to 0, internally how it converts, guys? So like suppose I said n2 is equals to, okay, n2, okay, or let's say I said integer, okay, and n3 I store as 100, guys. So now internally how it converts this 100 into n3, guys. Okay, so now it will convert something like this. Okay, suppose I try to say integer n4 is equals to integer dot, okay, integer dot value of, okay, integer dot value of 100. Okay, so now this statement will same as like this, guys. Okay, if we write like this or like this, okay, internally this 100 will convert in this way, guys. Okay, integer dot value of, okay, and then when we will get this value, okay, n4 having the type of integer type. So suppose I said integer n5, okay, then I can store n4, okay, something like that. Okay, we can receive, guys. Okay, because n4 type is of integer, okay, and then integer I can receive in integer type, guys. So internally how it converts, something like this. Okay, integer n6 is equals to n4 dot, okay, int value, n4 dot int value. Okay, internally, it will convert like this, guys. Okay, so if we say, okay, like this, okay, so still it will work, guys. Okay, but we need not to say, because JVM internally will convert like this, guys. Okay, like this. Okay, JVM will convert, guys. Okay, so these are the wrapper classes, guys. These are the wrapper classes. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. So if you found this video helpful, don't forget to click on like and share it with your friends, guys. Okay, and keep learning, keep coding, keep exploring, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Okay, until then, happy coding, guys. Thank you.